Good morning. Um, we wanted to try to do a little bit of a life in the day of a diabetic for you guys before Wayland's Dexcom gets here next week. So you can kind of see what our day-to-day has been before that comes. It is around 7 this morning, and we have already checked Wayland's blood 3 times today. We checked it once at midnight because he ran a little low before he went to bed, and so we had given him a snack and then put him to bed, and then so we decided to get up and check him at midnight. Then we checked him at 3:30. That's when RJ gets up to go to work, and then I checked him at 6:30. That's when I got up. I check him every morning and then fix him his breakfast, and now he's eating his breakfast, and we're trying to get ready to go to his speech therapist. For those of you who may not know, Wayland also has articulation problems, so we go and see a speech therapist twice a week for that. So this morning is one of those mornings where we go and see the speech therapist. So he is eating breakfast currently, trying to get him to do that so that we can get his medicine before we go. Breakfast. You eating it all gone so we can go see Miss May? What? All right. So now I'm getting, so I'm gonna try to get where y'all can see me. I'm getting Wayland's medicine. In the mornings, he has 2 different shots. His Lantus, which is a long-acting insulin that will last him all day. And then he has his Humalog. If I can get this open. He has his Humalog pen here that is his fast-acting, which means he gets it for every meal. And these are the needles that we stick on. We used to, when we first got started, hold on, reaching in the cupboard here. He used to we'd use these syringes, but we switched over to the pens, which are have the vials already in it, and it just makes life a whole lot easier. So for the first month we used these, second month we've kind of used these, and these have been working really great for us. So let me show you how they work. Okay, so we take the little top off there. It's got a needle inside. I don't know if you can really see it, but there's a needle in there. And we're just gonna stick that onto our pin here. And then we can take protective guards off. And let's see, can you see that needle? It's really tiny. It's a little tiny needle. That's the needle that we always use on Wayland. Okay, and so then we have this little gauge here that we dial to how much he needs, how much insulin he needs. When Wayland gets half of a unit for every 25 carbs that he eats. So a lot of people think that you go off of the sugars that they eat, but you actually go off of the carbs that they eat. We look at the sugars as well, but carbs are going to turn into sugars into the body, so you want to account for those carbs that they're going to have. So in the mornings, Wayland gets 1 of the Humalog. You'll get 1 of those most mornings. And then we'll do the same. We'll get the, oops, sorry, I forgot. We gotta prime it, which means that basically you're gonna just put it up to 2, and then you're gonna squirt some of it out. See, can you see? We're gonna squirt some of it out. Whoop. Just to make sure that the needle is clear. And okay, and now we will put the little top back on, so that is ready for Waylon. Now we're going to take the Lantus. It's the little one that's long acting. He only gets this one in the mornings. Same little needle. You can see it. We're going to prime this one as well. And then he's going to get 3 units. We put it up to 3 units, and he gets that every morning. 3 units, never changing, just 3 units. And so now that one is ready for when Waylon is done with his breakfast. And when he's done with his breakfast, then I'll ask him where he wants the shots done, and he has the option of having it in the back of the arm, or either one of his arms, in his stomach, in his lower back, or in his legs, in the top of his legs. Usually he's been favoring his legs or his arms. When we first started, he favored his lower back because there's, you know, a little more cushion back there. He has yet to allow us to give him one in his stomach. He's still a little too squeamishy, a little too scared about the stomach area. Eventually, we will do the stomach, but we're not pushing it at the moment since he's letting us do it everywhere else you're allowed to. We always want to rotate where he's getting those shots so that he doesn't build up scar tissue. Because if you build up scar tissue or like a little bump, you'll be able to feel the little bump in the arm, then the insulin will get stuck in that scar tissue and it will not get all over his body where he needs it. So, where you want him? In your arm? Okay. Show how you're such a big boy. Okay, so we're going to take an alcohol wipe, and we'll just wipe it in the back of his arm. Okay, sit up so I can see you, baby. Okay, we're just going to pinch it. Oh, if I can get around to you. Ready?
So I go.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh. Today more.
Okay, well then come on, scoot back over and let me give it to you.
Watch it. Are we done?
Yeah, you can watch it when we're done.
Try to be gentle.
I'm trying to be gentle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All done. Oh, I know it's done a little. I'm sorry. We just got to speech. We were running a little late, so we gotta hurry up and get in there before Miss May is missing you. Waylon? Waylon? Let's go. All right, so we just got back home from speech, and Waylon just ran inside because he knows that he's gonna get a few minutes to kind of settle back in and play before we start school. So it is about 8:45 now, and we'll start school at around 9:15. Okay, so we are done with school, and it is lunchtime, and we just fixed Waylon his lunch. And before he can eat, we are going to check his finger. We're going to check his blood. Waylon, you know you don't open that with a fork. So we're going to do that right now. Okay. Oh, wait a second. Wait a second. You gotta wipe your finger. Let's get this open for you. Hold on. Okay, wait, first you gotta wipe your finger.
It has to go off.
Well, we can restart it if that's the case. So wipe your finger first.
I did.
No, you didn't. Let me see it. Wipe your finger. Up at the top where you're actually gonna do it. You're actually gonna poke it. All right, good job. Now, make sure you push the top so that it's...
I did that.
Okay. Now put it on your finger. Push the button.
This button?
Yep. When it's poking his finger. Poke. There you go. Now what do?
Read the word.
You squeeze the blood out. Make sure you got enough blood. You squeezing enough blood?
I
Let's
think
see.
so.
Let me see. Let me see. No, that's not enough blood yet. So we're going to have to gotta squeeze out some more. Ooh, does it want to come out? It's being stubborn.
We don't have much time.
Don't have much time. Okay, let me see. Okay, try it now. Let's see if that's enough blood. If not, we'll have to do it again. Oh. Nope. It wasn't. Let Mommy try.
I
Try it. Oh, yay, it was enough. Okay, so. He's at 96, which means definitely time to eat. It's a good number, though. That's a good number. He's in a good range. Oh, what are you doing? You trying to open the Band-Aid? You don't open it with your teeth, silly goose. No. But yeah, so that was a good number. Now Waylon gets to eat his lunch. He's having fish sticks, cheese stick, and we got some fruit going on with a little bit of Crystal Light. Yum! I wanted to show y'all how we count the carbs for his lunch. As we had talked about earlier in the video, Waylon gets half a unit of insulin for every 25 carbs that he eats. So for lunch today, we're having fish sticks, some string cheese, and some peaches. So what we're going to do first is we're going to look at the nutrition facts. We're going to find out what the serving size is. We have 4 sticks of the fish sticks, which will be, when we go down and look at the carbohydrates, will be 18 carbohydrates. Now on the string cheese, it's actually 1 stick is half a gram of carbohydrates. So we're actually don't even count. This is going to be a free 0 carb. Now for the diced peaches, can't talk. 1 container is 7 grams of carbohydrate. So 7 grams. So what we would calculate is we would add the 7 grams and the 18 grams of carbohydrates together, and that actually gives us 25. So we know that Waylon needs half a unit of insulin for his lunch. So he will eat his lunch. We like to do it after he eats. Some people do it beforehand, but sometimes we never know how much he is going to eat of his food. So we always do it afterwards so that we can kind of, if he wants more food, he's like still hungry, we can give him something else to go with it. Or if he doesn't eat all of his food, we didn't medicate him, so overdose him. So he's going to need half a unit because they're at 25 exactly. So now we're going to give Waylon his shot for lunch, and he wanted to do it in his leg, and we've already wiped it with some alcohol wipes so that it is clean. Now we're going to pinch it so we get some of that fat. And you're going to count with me, Way? You ready? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good job.
Oh,
Good job. All done.
hurt.
All done. I know. It's no fun. It hurts. But we
What
gotta do it,
about my
huh?
keto?
And that's how quickly he recovers from it.